All right. Hello. Let me just get everything set here. Okay, Daryl, good to see you. Just gonna grab my mat. We'll get started. All right. Welcome to our Wednesday boot camp. We are going to go ahead and get started here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick little warm up, run through about 30 seconds of each exercise. And then we're going to go through 2 different circuits a few different times. Again, probably about 30 seconds of each exercise. And we'll go ahead and finish up with a little bit of stretching and some cool down. All right, so for our first exercise here, we're gonna have our hands out in front, fingers pointed out forward like we're staring down the barrel of a gun, and we're gonna do shoulder retractions. So we're just gonna pull the shoulders back and away from the ears, and then press them forward. So you can see how I'm just moving back and forth with my shoulders, keeping them nice and low, really trying to warm up the spine and the shoulder there. We'll go a few more here. And rest, okay? Now we're just gonna do strict arm circles. So we're gonna start with our hands out wide, starting nice and shallow, quick little movements going behind us, starting to get bigger and bigger as we get the arms more active. Nice big circles now. And back the other way, starting big and coming down into smaller and smaller and smaller, tighter circles as we're coming out. Okay, now we're going to do our hamstring sweep. So we're going to bring our toes up towards the ceiling, our heel pointed down. We're going to reach back with our hands and sweep through the heel, reaching all the way up to the top, reaching all the way through to the ceiling, sweeping through, really stretching out the back side of that right leg. We'll go a few more on this side. And switch. All right. Got our left leg out here. Toes pointed up, reaching back through the hips and sweeping through. Very good. Got a few more. Really reaching back behind those hips and sweeping. All right, good. Next one we got is our knee hugs. So we're gonna bring the knee up to the chest, grabbing the shin, pulling up towards our chest, and switching legs. Nice big stretch through the top of the back side of the leg, getting into our hamstrings and our glutes. Really hugging that knee up to the chest. Good. We'll go a few more here. Very good. Okay. Next up, we have our side squats. So you're going to take your feet out wide, a little bit further than hip width, and you're going to come out to the side, bending the knee, stretching into the inside of that left leg here. So I'm coming out to my right side, stretching out my left leg, and switching. Alternating sides, nice even pace, just trying to warm things up. Really try and loosen up the hips and stretch out the legs. Good. We can quicken up the pace a little bit as things start to warm up. Just switching nice and easy back and forth. All right. Next up, we have our forward kicks. So standing feet flat, we're going to kick our left leg out and bring our right hand across. So opposite sides. As we kick out the left foot, the right hand taps the left toe, left hand taps the right toe. Very good. Again, nice, even pace. Gotta try and keep balance here. Just getting things warmed up and moving. Good. All right, last one. We've got our ankle circles. So working from the shoulders down to the hips, finishing out with the ankles. We're gonna bring our feet out in front, starting clockwise. We're gonna go big, round, ankle circles, drawing a circle with that big toe. Good, and another direction. Nice. Trying to stay balanced on that left foot and switch sides. Left foot counterclockwise. Very good. And switch directions. Very nice, staying balanced. And good. All right, now that we've loosened up a little bit, we're gonna get going to our first circuit. So we're gonna spend about 30 seconds on each exercise. Our first one is gonna be our T-toe touches. So feet out wide, a little bit wider than hip width, hands out to our sides, back nice and tall and straight. Good posture through the hips. We're gonna twist down. Right hand to left foot, left hand to right foot. Okay? Twisting down, getting moving, trying to keep everything nice and in a line, returning back up into that star position as we get to the top and twisting back down. Let's go, a few more here. Trying to keep those hands out and away, out by our sides, returning back to the middle here. A few more. And rest, good. Now we're going into our high knee twists. So feet a little bit closer together, about hip width, hands up by the ears. We're gonna bring the knee up and our elbow coming straight to our knee. Keeping that back straight, shoulders back, chest up. Really trying to get those knees up high. We're not crunching too far down, but getting those knees up high into our chest. Good. Let's go a few more seconds here. Keep it up. And rest. Good. All right, next up, we have our backward lunge. So I'm gonna stand at the front of my mat here, and we're just gonna step backwards, keeping that knee forward, starting with one side. We're just getting a nice, even working pace here. Pressing straight up through the heel of our foot, trying to keep that weight on the back side of that forward leg. Not just sending all of the weight backwards. Okay, and switch legs. Driving that knee past the toe, keeping our chest nice and tall, back straight, shoulders pinned back. Good, keep going. Got a few more. And rest. Good. Now we're gonna head down to our mat here for some push-ups, all right? So we're gonna go nice and slow here at a good working pace for 30 seconds. We're gonna really focus on our form. So I want you guys to get your hands underneath your shoulders. And as you start to come down and bend the elbows, I want you to try and tuck them right next to those ribs so you're not flaring out. You're keeping those shoulders pulled back down to the hips and those elbows tucked in to the ribs. You can always pop your knees up for an added challenge, but we're just going nice and slow here, really controlling the movement and working hard for the whole 30. Good, a few more seconds, guys. And rest. Good. Next up, we're going to flip over onto our back. Legs out straight in front of us. We've got single leg raises. So starting with the left leg, we're going to go straight up and down, alternating each side as we go. And then nice and flat. Feet out, or hands out to our side, sorry. Side of the hips, alternating, legs up. Nice, even pace. Not going too slow, not going too fast, but focusing on good form and pushing hard. Good. A few more seconds here. If you're having trouble keeping the legs straight, you can always bend the knee and just get that foot up off the ground. Tapping back down with the heel and rest. All right. That's the end of our first circuit. So we're going to go back to our first exercise here with our toe touches. So back into this star position, hands out wide, feet wider than the hips. You're going to twist down to the opposite side, trying to keep everything working together. Keeping those hands out wide. Make sure you got good wide feet here so you can get all the way down to the toes. And again, we're staying at a moving pace where you can really focus on where you're moving your body and working hard. Not too fast, not too slow. We want to be in that Goldilocks zone. Just right. A few more seconds. And rest. Good. Now we've got our high knee twists. So feet underneath the hips, hips underneath the shoulders, all in a line, hands up behind the head. We're bringing the knee up to the chest. We're not crunching our back up, but we're bringing the knees up to the chest, keeping that back nice and tall, shoulders back. Good. Nice. Even working pace. Good. Let's try and push a little faster here, getting warmed up, getting into the meat of the work here. Few more seconds. And rest. Good. Now we've got our backwards lunges. So, to the front of the mat here, we're going to step back with the left leg and squatting with the right leg. Okay, pushing the knee out over the toes, working that good range of motion. A nice, even pace. Not getting out of control. Maintaining our balance, maintaining our strength, maintaining our movement. Go a few more here. And switch sides. Right foot back. Putting the weight onto that left leg. Pressing through the heel. You want to try and balance through the outer knuckle, inner knuckle, and heel of the foot. You guys can visualize a little triangle there. That's where you should be pressing through. Keeping balance and momentum. Good. Rest. Now we've got our push-ups heading over to our mat. Bring the hands down directly below the shoulder, staying down onto the knees if you'd like, and pressing down, then up, keeping those elbows tucked. Next to the ribs, back flat, belly button tucked up to the spine, in a nice, smooth, strong, and controlled pace. Good, keep working hard. Find that zone and stay in it. Let's go a few more seconds. And rest. Good. Next up, we have our single leg raises. So, coming down flat on our backs. We're going to start with the right leg this time, coming straight up and back down. Straight up and back down. Always working at a nice, constant pace. Keeping that heart rate up. Feeling that good work. You're starting to feel like you've got good control over the movement. Go ahead and pick up the pace. Get those toes up. See how many you can do. Got about 10 more seconds here. Keep going, guys. And rest. All right. We're going to finish out this round before we start our next circuit with the 30-second plank. Okay? So, forearms down on the ground. We're going to bring our feet out back and pop our knees up. Get those hips up off the ground, pushing the body away from us. Using the forearms to drive into the ground and push those shoulders and chest away. Keeping our knees up by pushing our toes away from the ground, off the ground, hips and shoulders up. Keep holding. Sucking that belly button up towards the spine, up towards the ceiling. Nice and flat. Got about 5-10 more seconds here. Keep going. Keep going and rest. Good. All right. Now, we're going to get a quick drink of water before we start our second circuit. We're going to have side-to-side marches first. So, what those are going to look like. You're going to be standing here, nice and tall, feet shoulder width apart. You're going to step to the side as you drop down and come up. You're going to bring that other knee up. So squat down and up. Standing up, coming down and up. Good. Getting low and bringing that knee up. Standing all the way up as you bring that foot up. Good. Little two-step in the middle. And bringing that knee up. Good. Getting those hips low. Keeping our chest back. Good. A few more. And rest. All right. Next one, we're coming down to our hands and knees. We've got glute kickbacks. So we're going to be bringing the heel up from this position. So as I have my hands right below my shoulders, my knees right below my hips, I'm going to kick my left leg up, bringing that foot to the ceiling, keeping my knee bent. And we're going to work right into a good pace here. Going about 20 to 25 seconds each side. Really working into those hamstrings and those glute muscles in the back there. Nice, even pace. Trying to kick that heel to the back of the head. Let's go a few more. And switch sides. No stopping. Try and get that leg up straight back. Not too far out wide. or twisting too much as you come up. I know it's hard. Good. A few more here. All right. And we're coming back up. Our next exercise, we've got air squats. So, getting our feet hip width apart. As we squat down, we're going to bring the hands out, okay? So hands come out in front. You can use your hands as a counterweight. So as I'm coming down, I'm trying to keep my weight over my heels in the middle of the foot. So that I'm just like sitting back into a chair and coming straight back up. I'm not bringing my weight forward. I'm keeping my chest up and moving again in that Goldilocks zone. Nice even pace where we're getting work, but we're not compromising the movement. Good, a few more. And rest, good. Next up, we're going down to our mat again. We're gonna bring our hands and knees up, so feet up off the floor, hands up off the floor, right in front of us. Let's get those knees at 90 degrees, so feet up a little high. We're gonna alternate sides, opposite sides. So left leg comes out, right hand goes back, alternating sides. So switching opposite, good. Right hand down, left leg back. Left hand down, right leg back. Good. Working on our contralateral stability here. Really important to be able to stabilize from opposite sides. Good. Keep it up. Nice, even pace, right in that Goldilocks zone. Just right. Just enough work, just enough movement, and we're not compromising anything. Good. A few more, and rest. All right, we're coming back up onto our feet. Next up, we've got snow angel squat holds. So we're gonna come down, we're gonna bring our hands up above our head. We're gonna come down into a squat, and we're gonna drop our chest forward just a little bit. And now we're gonna move in big circles through the outside, coming behind the back. Let's get those hips down, you guys. Let's really start to try and challenge ourselves here as we're finishing out. Get those hips nice and low. Keep that weight back if you can. Chest up, moving in big circles. Really pressing those fingertips out as far as they'll go, away from the body. Good. Few more. And rest. Up. Good. Last one we got. We're going down to the ground. We got 30 seconds of mountain climbers. So again, hands directly underneath the shoulders, feet back, knees up, and we're bringing that knee to chest. Getting a good working pace here. Driving the knees up to the chest. Start pushing pace, guys. We just got one more time through, and then a little stretch out. Make your work count, make your time count. Let's go. A few more seconds. And rest. All right. We're coming back up onto our feet for those side to side squat marches. So starting with the left leg, getting low. As we step down, knee up. As we stand up, good. Working on our lateral movement here. A little bit of lateral balance. Trying to keep that heart rate up. Breathing nice and hard. Feel like you need to pick up the pace. Go ahead. Find that zone that you're working for. Good, about 5 more seconds here. Last one. Up, good. We're back down, hands and knees. We're going hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly below the hips, kicking our right leg back in glute kickbacks, keeping that heel up, that knee bent, really trying to reach that heel to the back of the head, straight up as we bring it towards the ceiling. Good. Nice. Ooh, starting to feel that burn. Woo. Keep going, guys. Last set through the circuit. And switch sides. Good. You don't want to bring that knee too far up to the chest. Just back down to a starting position and up. And good. Rest. Next up, we're going back to our feet. We've got air squats. Remember, we're going to bring our hands out as we're coming down. So, locking your feet down to the ground. We're going to drive the hips back. Hands come out. Want those feet about hip width apart. Keeping that chest up. Back straight, like you're sitting back into a chair. A few more seconds here, guys. Keep it going. A few more. Keep it up, chest up, driving through the heels. And rest. Good. All right, next one, we're back onto our mat. Back flat on the floor. Heels up, knees up, 90 degrees. Hands up in front. Dead bugs, alternating sides. Hand down, leg down. Left to right, right to left. Very good. Working on our core stability here and core strength. Good. Finding that nice working pace, that Goldilocks zone we've been talking about. Not compromising movement, but not compromising the work either. We want it to be just right. And rest. Good. Next one, we're back up. I know I've got you guys moving up and down a lot here. It's all part of the workout though. Going feet hip width, we've got those snow angel squat holds. So hands up above our head, hips coming down into a squat hold, tilting the chest forward. We're gonna reach behind the back, pressing those hands out wide, and coming back up above the head. Really trying to reach those fingertips to the edge of this circle we're drawing as we come up and down from up above the head, below the hips. Keeping those hips back, weight back, chest up. So guys, about 10 more seconds here. Oh, really starting to feel that heavy burn in the legs. Not going everywhere. And rest. All right. Last 30 seconds of work here, guys. We've got our mountain climbers. Down to the hands and knees. Ready? Popping the knees up. And go. Really push. It's the last exercise. Last 30 seconds. Get that hard work in. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Halfway. Drive those knees up. For 10 more seconds. Keep going. Almost there. Keep it up. And rest. All right. You can sit back onto your mat. I'm going to fold down on my ankles, or you guys can sit down into a nice butterfly pose here. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Let's go one more. Deep breath in and exhale. We're going to kick one leg out in front of us Keeping one leg folded in, reaching towards the toes here. In and out, good. In and out. One more, in and out. Go ahead and switch sides. In and out. Go ahead, in, out. Last one, in and out. All right, you guys, that is it. That's all the time I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything that you'd like to see through the abs and core or this boot camp that I haven't hit, go ahead and shoot me an email or leave something in the chat. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving break. We aren't holding any classes on Thursday or Friday. So if you're interested in doing something, hop on our YouTube, look at the channel. You guys know how to work it. But awesome job. Way to show up today. Have a great rest of your day and a great holiday.
Thanks, Quinn. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too,
Yeah,
Daryl.
you too.
Bye, both.
Bye, Sue.